Since 2003, Birmingham-based charity Cure Leukemia has been raising money to treat leukemia patients across the West Midlands. Thanks to the phenomenal support of our fundraisers, patrons, trustees and local organisations, we've been able to leverage in excess of £20 million worth of potentially life-saving drugs whilst treating over 4,000 patients battling leukemia. We're honoured to have recently announced that the Birmingham office of Deloitte has chosen Cure Leukemia as its charity partner for the coming year.
Every year we have a ballot for all our people to choose our office charity for the next year, and this year Cure Leukemia have won for two reasons, I think. Firstly, for the wonderful and groundbreaking and pioneering work that they do with leukemia patients, but secondly as well because they're a local charity based just around the corner from us in the Jewellery Quarter. We're going to have a series of fundraising events to hopefully raise £40,000 for Cure Leukemia, and that money will be spent on specialist nurses to administer pioneering drugs. Clearly those drugs will have a massive impact on the leukemia patients themselves, but also a massive impact on the life sciences businesses that are trying to bring those drugs to market.
Thanks to the support of companies such as Deloitte, we're able to continue to fund even more nurses each year and therefore continue to make a real difference.
Without funding nurses, we wouldn't be able to get the drugs to patients. So they're sitting on the shelves and we don't know how to access them. So having specialist nurses that understand the sort of implications of running early phase clinical trials is key. So in that respect, Cure Leukemia is essential to making sure that we've got access to drugs and to clinical trials.
Well, the great thing about Cure Leukemia for me and its fundraising was you can almost feel and see where all the money goes. So almost every penny that is raised goes back into life-saving drugs and treatments and research nurses. And then you can visit the centre and see all this in action and actually tangibly feel and see those lives being saved. So I think that's the most important thing when you give, and there's so many good charities out there, but to actually be able to see it in work, in operation, so close to home, was important to me. And as I say, I'd urge anyone to give what they can to charity, but as a Birmingham person, to give to Cure Leukemia is a great thing to do.
In less than 3 weeks' time, 432 amazing people will take to the streets of Birmingham for Cure Leukemia to take on the challenge of running 13.1 miles in the Bupa Great Birmingham Run. Their fantastic efforts will help us raise our target of £100,000 to continue our life-saving work and make our 10th anniversary our most successful year yet.
And the run's very important to us because it's a great potential for raising a lot of money. If we can raise 100 grand from the run, remember that 100 grand, we can turn that into £1 million worth of drugs. It's very important for us this year.
I signed up for the Great Run because I've seen firsthand how important that my role is to the patients, and I felt that I wanted to give something back. And you know, these patients go through such a lot and they have such a horrible journey throughout their treatment. I felt that the least I could do was do a little bit of a run, sweat a bit and probably cry at the end.
What you're doing and the money you're raising is absolutely, wonderful to give somebody else the chance of life like I have got, and I thank every day that I've got that chance. And I would say, please, keep going. Those 13.1 miles, I think it is, on a half marathon. Think all the time of those people that you are supporting, and we will be supporting you. Fantastic.
By helping to make our 10th anniversary our most successful yet, be assured that you have played your part in helping make a massive difference to the likes of Carl Murphy and thousands of others who face their own ongoing personal battle against leukemia.
Just wishing Cure Leukemia a happy 10th anniversary and carry on with all the good work. Well done.